Hi Indianapolis Motor Speedway fans, Doug Boles here with you for another episode of Behind the Bricks. I'm standing here outside of turn 2 of the oval and right in front of the golf club for our Brickyard Crossing golf course. This used to be a hotel here, and this is where you actually checked into the hotel. It's one of the cool, fun stories Behind the Bricks tries to tell you. So in a minute, we're going to go inside, see some of the things that are still here from 1963 when this building was first built. Obviously, the hotel is no longer here. It was here for about 45 years before it was torn down. Lots of ways to see some cool hotel images though, especially the 1968 film, Winning, with Paul Newman. You'll see some great video of our hotel when it was here. But let's go in and see what's left over from 1963 that's still here today. Okay, I've just walked in the lobby here of the golf club. This used to be where you would come in to check in at the hotel when the hotel was here, right in this wall. In fact, we've covered it up, but there's still some stuff behind here. Let's go check it out. So if you were checking into the hotel from 1963 till those middle 2000s, you would have come in where I was just a minute ago. This would have been a desk. The clerk would have been here behind you. You would have gotten your key to your room. Actual keys to the rooms there. Some of those keys are still left here. You might have wanted to leave something in a safe deposit box here at the front desk in case you had something valuable you didn't want to leave in your room. You could leave those right here. And then for a long period of time, if you were coming to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and you had a friend who might have left you tickets, oftentimes this became will call during the month of May. People would park in the parking lot, pick up their tickets, and go forward. You know what? In 1964, September 3rd, the Beatles checked in right here to stay at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for their 2 shows that they did on September 3rd at the State Fairground here in 1964. So that mail slot leads to a room on the back side of that check-in desk. That mail slot was for the cash when you decided you were going to check in. Didn't take credit cards back in the day, and then we used Bob's safe. Would have put the cash in here, and then when it was time, the accountants would have come, taken the cash out, and checked it. Bob, been around for a long time, doesn't even have an area code on his number to get his help anymore. So back in the day when the racing would have ended on track, you would have found an awful lot of those race car drivers, mechanics, others who might have been right here in the flag room celebrating or commiserating their day on track with a cold beer here inside the flag room. The room's still here, can be used for special events, but has been closed for a long time to the public. But this was another great spot, and right out the window, the back side of turn 2. So you felt like you were right at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway while you were here having a beverage in the flag room. Another area that people really aren't aware of here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Golf Club area is this little back stairway. So there's a back stairway in the building that was built here in 1963, and there's actually an elevator here as well that takes you to where we're going. But Tony Hallman built for himself an apartment that was here at the golf club that he used when he was here in town, gave him a place where he could take care of friends and family. For a long time, it sat as it was when Tony Hallman purchased the Speedway and lived here and worked here. We are right now in the process of making some changes to it, but come on in, let's check it out. We've got a couple bedrooms and bathrooms off here to the left. They have storage areas for clothes and all kinds of things, but something that's really cool that Roger has left here just to remember exactly what this was like, the old kitchenette that Tony Hallman and Mary Hallman, the family, would have used back in the day, still sits here. So in addition to the 2 bedrooms and the kitchenette, there was this awesome living space up here. Lots of windows, you can see all kinds of things, but the best part of this apartment is right out here. It's this teakwood deck where you had an amazing view of turn 2 of the oval, the golf course. You could have seen the PGA tournament, and the oldest building on property, our barn. So a lot of history in this 1963 building, but there's a little bit of modern piece of it as well too. When you get done playing golf or you get done hanging out upstairs, you got to go to the pro shop. So it's really awesome about our pro shop down here. It's just all of the product you have. So if you're a golfer, you can do everything from your clubs to your shoes, everything you need here. Jeff Williams, who's our director of PGA golf here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, can always help you out. So can Ryland. The whole team is here to help you have a great time as you walk through this historic building here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Golf Course. So thanks for joining me on this Behind the Bricks episode as we saw some of the things you don't get to see when you walk through here. Join us next time when we go golf course side and we talk about the history of the golf course and we take a little bit of a tour and see what you could see when you're out here playing golf at the Brickyard Crossing.